Alright, how we doing, class? Thank you guys for coming out today. So glad you guys are here. We're about to have a great lesson for you guys today on weight room safety. With you guys just entering the 7th and 8th grade, the weight room could become a very vital point in your life. So with that being the case, I want to give you the best knowledge and the best resources to be able to have the safest and most effective experience inside of the weight room. So when talking about weight room safety today, I'm going to talk to you about a few things. Number one being stretching. Number two being some techniques on some main lifts you maybe do or you may encounter. Three, we're going to talk about clamping up your weights and racking your weights to be very safe, safe for yourself and safe for everyone around you in the weight room. And then number four, we're going to talk about spotting. Now, spotting could be the most important part about weight room safety. And then at the very end, we're going to talk to you about how to clean your weights, and especially with COVID-19 going on in the world, and just everything, you want to be as sanitary and as clean as possible. So we're going to hit that real hard at the end. So getting into our first point today, we're going to talk to you guys about the first thing you should do in the weight room when you get in there, before you ever lift a weight, before you ever rack a weight, before you ever pick anything up. That's going to be stretching. So today, I got an assistant with me, Josh. He is going to demonstrate some stretches for you. He's going to help me out today. So we're going to let's walk right over here, Josh. So when we're talking about some stretches, doesn't matter what part of the body you're going to hit in your workout. If it's upper body, if it's legs, if it's core, we want to stretch out your whole body. So first, Josh, we're going to start us out with some arm circles. We're going to start out forward. You can go ahead. We start small. You see, we're working everything right here, working our chest, shoulders, our arms. We get a little bigger. See, we're getting the blood flow and we're getting the muscles loose. We're getting everything kind of working. Now we'll slow down. We'll turn it around. We'll go backwards. We'll hit it the other way. Do that for a little bit. See, starting small, hitting this, and we're hitting back here. So now it gets a little bigger. See, it's effectively taking place and blood starts flowing. This is also a good way to kind of get your mind right and let your body know what you're about to endure. So, all right, thank you, Johnson. Perfect. So now we've covered an upper body stretch. We'll start with a lower body stretch. It's just some air squats. Air squats are really good for your core, your legs, your whole body, especially if you're going to squat that day. That'd be very good. So Josh, let's do some squats. Let's do 3, and then pause up for me. 1, 2, and 3. All right, stop for a second. So these squats, these air squats are really good. You can see them. You can come up closer with me. If you see him, you go down one time and hold it for me. See, he goes down right here. He's going down to parallel. Now up. Good, yeah. Do one more for me. Down to parallel. You see his back. It's got this little slant in it. That's a good slant. Now go up for me. Boom. Perfect. He's actively engaging everywhere, every part of the body, from here to here to here to here. It's really good on stability with his feet. It's building a good base. So there's one stretch. We did some squats. We did some arm circles. Now let's go back to some upper body workouts. Let's do a couple push-ups. Now, these push-ups, you may struggle with it, you may not. We're not doing this for, gains, as you like to say right now. We're doing this simply just to stretch out. So he's got a close grip. He's going to do a couple push-ups. He's going to go slow and controlled to really work every muscle in his body right here. There's 1, 2, there's 2, and there's 3. Good. Now pause one for a second. So you can see. So go down slow and do one for me. Right there. Straight go up. Perfect. All right, you stand up. See, those push-ups, those are one of my personal favorites. I feel like that actively engages everywhere. I like doing those stretches in that order. I like to do an upper body, a lower body, then an upper body, just kind of activate everything. So we're going to do one more stretch. One more I think is also very important. I'm going to do some lunges. So just one lunge out, back, and do the other leg for me if you want to. Let's go ahead. Boom. 1, 2. Do one more of each for me if you want, just to show the class. Nice. Perfect, Josh, thank you. And see, so with those lunges, again, we're working everything. We're working our core, we're working our legs, and we're just getting our mind right. All right, we're working every single thing. So that'll probably cover it for stretching. So now that you've done that, everybody, we're ready to start racking some weights and moving some weight. All right, so that's going to take us to right here. We're going to start with the bench press. All right, so with the bench press, this is probably everybody's, or not everybody, but a good amount of people's favorite lift to do. So as we're starting here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to you about racking weights and clamping weights up, being smart with it. So as you can see, he loaded up a 45-pound plate over there. So you can watch me, I'm gonna do the same. As I put a weight up, I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna put it all the way to the very end. So now there's that. Now the most important part, so see these bars right here? About once a week, about every weight room I've been to, they grease them about once a week, and it makes them slippery so they don't rust up. So what we do to prevent this is you get a clamp like this. You know, you'll see these in every single weight room you go to. What we're gonna do is, so this is closed, now we're gonna open it. We'll put it on, we'll slide it all the way to the weight, and we'll close it. So that way, look, the weight, that's not going nowhere. So if you start your bench press, you get a little uneven or something, if you don't have this clamp on, your weight's just gonna fall off. It's just gonna go flying off. It's gonna be very dangerous for you, it'll be dangerous for people around you, and management won't like it either. So now that we've got this clamped, that side's the exact same. Josh did that as well. We're gonna talk about how much the bar weighs. So this bar, a regulation size bar, weighs 45 pounds. So this is 45, this is 45, and this is 45. So this would be 135 pounds. So when going to lift weights, you wanna have a good knowledge and good basis for about what you're gonna be lifting. So for Josh, he's gonna get on and do this for a minute. This is 135 pounds. Me and Josh work out together a lot. We know each other's strengths. So this isn't something that's necessarily super heavy for him, where he would need a spot, but we're gonna get to spot in here in a minute. Right now, we're gonna talk about some technique he can do on this bench press to be effective. So, Josh is gonna go ahead and unrack it for me. So he's there, go down, pause, go up for me. Good. All right, now rack it and stay there for a second for me. So you can see when he benches, the important thing to do is his back, it stays down on the bench. His back ain't coming up, and it's not, it's not getting crooked, kind of like a seesaw, and because it's not gonna hurt his back. So his legs, as you can see, his feet stayed on the ground. His feet aren't coming up, his feet aren't getting crooked. He's staying strong in his body because he's using his whole body, even though it's an upper body lift, right? So Josh, he can unrack it again, and he'll show you guys one more time. Go ahead. Good. Right, perfect. So also one thing you should have saw was when he benched it, when he did the rep, he didn't come down, bang it off of his chest and throw it up. That could really hurt. That could really hurt your chest and be very bad for you in the long run. He executed a couple perfect sets of bench, and that was a very good example. So now we're gonna imagine that it's a little more weight. This wouldn't be something Josh would warm up with. This is a lot of weight, and I'm gonna show you guys about spotting him. So he's gonna lay down, I'm gonna go around there, and I'm gonna spot him real quick and show you what to do, maybe if he struggles a little bit. So you can walk up a little closer to us. So don't go yet. So he's gonna sit here, he's gonna get ready. If he needs help lifting it off, I'm gonna stay right here with him. He's gonna tell me to go when he wants to get off. Boom, he's off. So I'm right here, up. He's struggling a little bit. I'm here, help him up. Boom, there. And then I rack it up for him. So there could be a number of scenarios that happen right there. He could start lifting it up. I give him a little help, and I just feel myself lifting all the weight up. Like he's not really, he's not got the last push to get it up. We're trying to get him to finish that last rep, but it's just not happening. If that's the case, then I'll just put a little more force and pull it up. If that's not the case, if he's kind of struggling but he's pushing through it, he's making a real hard push, and I'm just gonna kind of barely just keep it straight, just give a little support, and help him finish out that rep. So that's a little bit of the spotting. We'll see one more. Go ahead and get back down there. We'll show him one more. Because again, guys, I cannot stress the importance of spotting somebody, because you want to know your workout partner's strengths. You want to know when he's going to need help, when he's not going to need help. If you're starting out new, like a bunch of you are, you want to pay close attention right there with him and be there to help him. So he's gonna unrack it. I'm gonna help him. He's out. See, I'm right here with him. He goes up. Good. See, push through. My hands are right there. So with my hands right there, he's never going to lose control, and it's never going to fall down on him, and he's never going to be hurt. So we've showed you some spotting, we've showed you some technique. So now let's get into showing you about cleaning up your station when you're done. So when cleaning it up, you never want to be the guy to just leave weights on there for the next person who uses it to come take it away. All right, that's not what you want to do. So what we're going to do is first, we're going to take the clamp off, take it all the way off the bar, set it somewhere safe. That way all of our attention is just on getting the weight off of the bar. So we're going to take it off carefully, reach down here. We're going to set it right there. So now we're going to leave it just like we found it. It's completely empty. And now here comes the part where especially with COVID-19, we want to clean off our station, everything we've touched very well. So Will over here is going to show us exactly how to do that. So every weight room now especially should have this. He's getting a chemical, and he's getting some paper towels. Perfect. So he's going to come over here. See what he's got. He's going to come over here. He's going to spray off the bench where we just were. Perfect, disinfect that. Excellent. And then he's going to disinfect right here on the bar where our hands were. See, perfect. See, now we've worked at our station, we've taken our weights off, we've cleaned it up, and now it is all good. It's safe now that we've cleaned it off. So now he's going to throw his trash away because that's the most important thing. So now after doing all that, so here we're at the portion where I'm just going to reteach everything we've kind of talked about today. We've talked about stretching, effective stretching before you even start lifting any weight. We've talked about some technique to do on a lift to be safe and not hurt yourself. We've talked about racking your weights and clamping your weights to be safe for you, because you could take a weight off without a clamp. You could drop it on your foot, you could break a toe, break an ankle, you could hurt yourself. If there's a bystander walking around and you don't have clamps on, you get a little uneven, it could fall off, it could hit him, it could hurt someone around you, and that's the last thing we want. We want to keep ourselves safe, and we want to keep everyone around us safe. Talks about cleaning off our area, really good. COVID is a very crazy time we're living in, so the fact that gyms are open again now is very nice, and if we want to keep that privilege, then we need to do everything we can to be safe and clean everything off so that way we can continue to get to lift. And I know you guys in the 7th and 8th grade, you're just starting your years of working out, so you definitely don't want to have that hindered and pushed back. So again, talked about stretching, talked about technique, talked about racking your weights, and then we talked about spotting. So for you guys starting out in the 7th and 8th grade, I would strongly encourage you guys, at least for now, don't come work out alone. Always make sure you bring somebody, bring a partner. In a perfect world, it's really good if they lift are about the same body weight as you. That way you guys are doing a lot of the same weights. You can kind of see each other's strength and help each other when you know they most need it. So that covers the spotting aspect. So if you follow all of these rules, then you're ready to endure all this, all the weight room has to offer. These things, this would be called like a free weight. There's several machines. The machines are kind of easier to do. The machines, weights aren't going to be falling off of it because it's a machine, and they're always going to help you. It's never going to hurt you. So all those precautions, besides cleaning, you don't really have to take to machines because you don't need, it's not a free weight, so nothing's going to be falling around and hitting you and stuff. So in closing, I just want to thank you guys for coming to my lesson today. I hope you enjoyed class. I know I had a great time. I have a great time every time I'm in here in the weight room. I love this place. As you can see, it's a place of work, and people love working and getting after it out here. Again, the weight room, I can't even begin to talk about how big of an impact it's been in my life. And it all starts with being safe and being the best you can be in here, optimizing your strength, optimizing opportunity, but it all starts with being safe. If you're not safe and you get hurt or you hurt somebody, then none of it's going to work, and it's not going to be able to take place and go and be foolproof. So just just again, thank you guys for coming. It's been a great lesson. Hope you guys learned a lot. If you have any questions, please feel free to flag me down after class and I'll answer whatever you want. Just hope you guys got a lot out of this. Thanks.